Remember those big orange bouncy hoppers we all had back in the 80s? Of course you do. Springing and bounding about the streets, a devastating accident just waiting to happen, whilst trying to squish the cats running around in the alleyways. They were great. And who would have believed it? They made a game about one. Yep, you play a man who spends his life plonked on top of his bounce bubble, collecting treasure, duffing up bad guys and travelling through a series of caves. Mind you, if you collide with these bad guys, they'll damage your springing hopper, and too much damage spells doom, or at least a large explosion. Come on, who's telling me they never once was convinced to pop one of those things, but were too scared to find out what would happen? Or was that just me? It would seem that budget software houses were seemingly running a bit short of names for their games when this came out. Psycho Hopper. Rawr. So the story goes, your space hopper is filled with deadly gas, and you're also armed with some type of futuristic blunderbuss weapon that appears to be firing snowballs. Yep, that all makes sense now why they called it that. Your main challenge is simply working your way around the infuriatingly constructed world. Since it takes about 4 consecutive bounces to reach the maximum top height, and you can't bounce on the spot, you spend most of your allotted time trying to get over relatively simple obstacles. It only takes a couple of steps and a low ceiling to completely halt your progress. Still, probably not quite as frustrating as Cauldron 2, all the same. These problems are compounded by the swarms of other creatures who home in on you and don't have any problems getting through the toughest of obstacles. Thankfully, however, you are endowed with an unlimited supply of bullets, and you can turn and fire in mid-air to fend them off. Psycho Hopper isn't a bad-looking game. It's colourful with minimal attribute problems and a good turn of speed, even through cluttered screens. Each stage has its own selection of weird, almost dreamlike enemies. By far the most deadly are the swarms of bats, which flap about and drift doggedly toward you. If you find yourself surrounded by incoming squeakers, you've got to carefully prioritise between bouncing around wasting time or trying to press ahead, whilst incurring horrific hit points. The further you manage to fight your way into the game, the more inaccessible the gems become, so it seems. I could achieve a pretty workmanlike standard of control, bouncing around largely out of control, stuck in awkward angles of steps, having my energy drained by horrible dwarves tumbling through the roof. You'll need patience, but you might just be able to get the most out of Psycho Hopper. Oh, and did I mention you must also complete the level before the timer reaches 0, or the bounce bubble will explode. Enjoy! Hit the like button if you enjoyed the video, and also don't forget to let me know what you thought of the game in the comment section. Thanks for watching, guys. Massively appreciate your support. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, then please consider following me on this nostalgic journey to revisit some classic Commodore games. There's loads more on the playlist, with another video coming up right now. Hopefully, I'll see you there. Until then, I'm gonna bounce. Thanks again, and bye for now.